I'm going to share something with you today that was sparked by just thrifting. The first thing I'm going to do is wipe this baby clean because I am going to be doing some painting and I want to make sure that my paint is going to stick. While this dries, I am going to go ahead and I am going to paint my trim, and I am using this paint I've had for a while. It's a bit lumpy, but that's okay. It's gonna be fine. So I will be using it. Okay, so that's one. Again. The next thing I'm gonna do is use up some more of my crackle medium. I'm just gonna go around on the inside edge here. Notice the paintbrush that I am using. I'm using it because it allows me to be able just to apply the crackle medium without getting it plastered all over the place or all over the areas that I don't want it to go. All over the place. I'm also going to crackle around this area. Oh, I think I have coverage on the outside now. I think so. So I am gonna put this down and I'm gonna finish up because I didn't get this little lip here. Now generally when you put the crackling medium on, it's suggested that you wait for up to an hour, 20 minutes to an hour for it to dry. And so after I put it on here, these are not dry yet, so I'm gonna have to wait on these to get dry. I want to crackle them too, so I'm gonna have to give them some time to dry. Okay, so I think I am done. So I'm gonna have to let this baby sit until it's dry. And I guess by the time this dries, these will be dry. And so I'll go ahead and put the crackling medium on these. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on the crackling medium. I've added the crackling medium on the trims. This is still drying, so now they're all gonna dry together. These have been sitting for quite a while, and so we are gonna go ahead now and we are gonna apply our paint. And I think I am gonna start with the trims. Okay, guys, I am there. And now I'm just gonna have to leave this to do its crackling thing. And I think I start seeing some crackle. Check this out. It's looking good. We have gotten some lovely cracks. Check that out. We have gotten some lovely cracks on the frame. Now, before I start assembling this, I want to put a wire on the back here that I'm going to use to hang this. And so what I'm going to do is I have 2 screws here. I'm just going to go ahead and screw them in. Now, I don't want them to go too deep because I don't want to damage my frame, the front of my frame. And so what I'm going to do now is take this picture frame wire and I am going to wrap it around. Now I want to wrap it as tight as possible because when I hang this, I don't want to see the wire at the top here. Since it's long enough, I'm just gonna go around. I'm just gonna keep going around with this one. That's good. And then I'm gonna do the same here. So I'm gonna pull it as tight as possible. And then I'm gonna go around. Went around a few times, so that should be good. So when I hang it, it will be good. It won't be showing above here. My frame here has some holes all around here that can accept the screws. And so I am going to screw on my trim. Now the way I found out where to put the screws, I used a little template here. So I cut this out and then I went ahead and I put it down over the holes and found where the holes are supposed to be. Then I transfer that to my trim. And I did the same thing for the other 2 pieces of trim. And so now I'm just going to use my drill. And I want to drill until I'm seeing the screw on the other side, because that will be easier for me to line up the screws with the holes. There we go. And then now I am just gonna take my time and screw them in. Okay, so that's the first piece. The next piece is this. My screws are already on it. And by the way, before I put the screws into the piece of trim here, I didn't want to break my trim, although it still ended up breaking a little on this one, but that's not a big deal. I'm still going to use it. But I used a little drill bit and I drilled holes through the trim to accept the screws. Okay, so that's better. So I'm gonna take my time here. Okay, that's good. I don't know if you know where I'm heading with this. Check this out. And we're gonna be hanging it like so. I have some little cup hooks and L hooks, and I am going to be putting these onto my trims. So 5 1/4. We're gonna put 1 hole here. Oh, No, not gonna make it back around without help. So let's get assistance. There we go. Okay, check this out. Now that we're done, let's take a look at what we have made our stuff on. I think this is so cool. The only other thing I would do is put a sheen on it, like a sealant that would give it just a bit of muted shine, not too glossy. Well, if you enjoyed this DIY session, drop it in the comments and let me know. Is it something that you would try? Let me know that also. You take good care now. Bye.